Okay, today we want to work on the hip bump sweep. The hip bump sweep is one of the most basic sweeps in Jiu-Jitsu, but there's a lot of details that can really make or break the position. Then we'll talk about how to shut it down properly, okay? So, over the years I've learned some really cool details that have really helped my hip bump sweep, and it's still, even at the highest level, can be a very top performer, okay? So, hip bump sweep looks like this, basic position, all right? I'm here, block the punch, she sits up, I hitch a ride, I come over, I post my hand, post my foot, okay, hug the arm, bridge my hips, up and over, mount position. Okay, so I learned that as a white belt, one of the first sweeps that I learned. Funny story, when I was a blue belt, Hoist Gracie came out for a seminar and he brought one of his nephews with him, and he was teaching hip bump sweep. So as a blue belt, of course, I knew everything. But this little yellow belt was walking around, and he said, hey, you know, if you pull your hand and your foot closer together, you have more leverage. I was like, what's this little yellow belt know? Whatever. He walked away. It was Henry Gracie. But I tried it, and it worked. He was right, okay? If you see what happens, if your hand and your foot are too far away, your hips can only come up so far. But if you stay closer, you have much more leverage, okay? So, when I come up, the other thing that's very important when I make my post is that I keep this leg tight. If I don't keep this tight, I don't keep my hips right next to hers, look at, when I start to lift my hips, look how much space before I make contact. Now I'm in contact with her. That's like a foot away before I actually make contact with Mandy. If I keep my hips close, much better. I keep this heel driving in towards her hips. Now my hips are already connected to her. When I lift my hips up and over, what I focus on most is not bumping with my hips, but driving this knee to the floor. Okay? And that puts a lot of weight down on that corner. It makes it a lot easier to finish the choke, or sorry, the sweep. So, let's come back. So, if you'll notice, when I sit up, my heel is dug in like this, okay, to keep my hips connected to hers. Once I come over and grab here, I lift my hips up and over, I drive my knee to the floor. That puts all of my weight pointing down, not knocking her that way. Very difficult for her to stop, okay? Now, to shut it down, okay, there are a lot of common mistakes. Number one is people will try to post. It's bad news, okay? I've seen a lot of dangerous injuries happen when people try to post like this, and all the weight of both participants are coming back here. Bad news, okay? Especially if somebody pulls on your elbow, it's gonna break your arm, okay? So, catching your base is a little bit too late, all right? So when the person comes up and they go to post and bridge like this, don't do it, okay? Just go with the sweep, all right? Now, what a lot of people will do is when the person sits up like this, they'll try to push them back down. The problem with that is that I'm coming down into her guard, and now she can swing for an arm lock. Okay? Also bad news, all right? So, we don't want to fight the hips with the arms, okay? We want to fight the hips with the hips. So when she sits up for the sweep, go ahead. I ruin her angle. All I do is lift up my hips. Now that her guard is open, I pin this foot to the floor. As she falls back down, she doesn't get her guard back. I pin the leg, and I hop around. And we pass the guard. Very simple. All I need to do is change my angle, okay? And ruin her leverage. So you're here, when you see them sit up, lift your hips. Take advantage of the fact that the guard's open, grab the pants, pin it, pop up, and hop around. Okay, so give those tips a try. Let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you soon.